What is going on, guys? Shadow here. Got a special guest with us today, baby Carlos, and we're going to tell you about the October update, as well as the move changes and the balance changes coming up. They should be tomorrow. First up, for the October update, guys, if you go into your News Royale, has all kinds of little links and everything. This is a good source to find what's going to be coming out and what's going on with Clash Royale. If you don't use Clash, your News Royale tab, you should start doing it, guys. As you can see here, quests are coming soon, as well as balance changes. Now, in the quests, guys, with this October update, what's going to happen basically is that if you look up here in the top left, you see the free chests. Free chests are going to be gone. They're going to do away with them. That tab is going to be replaced with quests. In that tab, there'll be a whole list of different kinds of quests. Everything from, win a certain number of battles, play a certain number of rarity of card, a certain number of time. Now, in doing this, if you get a quest that you don't want to try and attempt, you do get one change a day, which means you can replace one quest that is active with a new quest. This can help speed up some things. Now, for doing quests, you get something that they're calling quest points. And mind you guys, all this is subject to change. We do know that this is a good idea as to how they're going to try and do it. But you're going to get quest points. And in doing this, your quest points are going to go towards a quest chest. And we don't know for sure, but we're thinking that since all the other chests are on a rotation, I think it's 280 chest rotation. I don't think that the clan chest or the quest chest rotation is going to be as extensive, because some of these quests to unlock a chest could take almost a month, guys. Now, you can get everything from giant chests up to legendary chests as your quest chest. I know this is getting really confusing, guys. I spent a lot of time trying to think in my head how I was going to explain this to y'all without being able to actually show you what I'm talking about, since I don't have the dev build. Your achievement tab as well, which is, I want to say right here, nope, which one was it? Is this one right here? Yep, achievements. All of your achievements, guys, are going to be gone. They're going to replace these. The reason being that some of these achievements are damn near impossible. As you can see, tournament rewards needed. You have to win 1,000 cards. That's not incredibly too hard, but to get the 3rd star in that achievement, you have to collect, I think it's 500,000 or 50,000, some astronomically stupid damn number of cards collected from chests, which means if you entered a 10,000 gem chest, you'd have to win it like 200 times or something like that. Win first place 200 times. So some of these things, are a good change. They're taking, some of the impossible things out of the game. I'm sure there's people out there who have achieved that goal, and if they have, kudos to you, because the normal player like me and the guys that I make the videos for and the people that are watching, we probably are never going to get to that point. Now, in doing this, you will also, there is a new update coming to the shop. The shop is no longer going to look as it does to all of us as we know it. Basically what they're going to change is, now you're going to get daily gifts. So basically, day one when you sign into the game, you'll get a daily gift, and the more days you sign in a row, you get better rewards. So day one is not going to be as good a reward as day 5. Day 5, I think, is the last day, and normally it's a pretty good reward. Also in the shop, guys, the ability to just empty your gold count on some cards to pick up that you really need, that's also going to go away. Basically what they've done now is they've made each one of the cards you want to buy, it's going to come in a pack. So let's say Ice Spirit, for example. So for 200 gold, I could get 25 Ice Spirits. This is just an example, guys. It's probably a bad example, but either way. So if I wanted to spend 200 gold, I'd get a pack of 25 Ice Spirits, and then it's gone. I can't buy more. I can't just keep buying them. So that is pretty cool that you're going to be able to buy packs of cards. They're going to try and make sure that there's always a common, a rare, epic, all that stuff, as you can see on the screen here. Also in the store, what you can purchase, they'll also have gold pouches and gem pouches that you can purchase for fairly cheap, or they'll be free. And in doing this, this kind of helps replace the fact that they're removing the free chests and the achievements that help you get the gems and the gold, because now you're going to get that through the daily quests and your daily gift. So there's a lot more to come to this update, guys, and as I learn more, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on this. Mind you, like I said, all this is subject to change, but it is pretty much, this is how it's going to be. Now your quests do have rarities, so, and also the rarer the quest, the better the reward. So that kind of wraps up what I have to talk about on this October update. If you have any more questions about this, feel free to drop a comment below. But now we're going to move on to the balance changes. So let's get on back over to News Royale. Let's pull up the changes here. Alright, and as you can see, they're coming out 10/9, so tomorrow. Basically, if you're watching this video, they're probably going to be live. So, and what they're doing, as you can see the cards at the top, these are the ones that are being affected. So, as you can see, Sparky's hit speed from 4 seconds to 5 seconds, and his damage has been nerfed a little bit. And in doing this, now Sparky doesn't one-hit another Sparky, which can be kind of huge. You get a little chip damage on someone else's Sparky, yours can now finish him off, knowing that his Sparky can't kill yours one-on-one. That's a good... I don't use Sparky much, but to the Sparky users out there, I'm sure this is a little exciting. The Tesla damage, which to me, a Tesla tower, guys, is one of the most underused cards in the game. I very rarely run across it. So hopefully this nerf or this buff will actually allow it to become more prevalent in just normal battles, either 2v2 or, you know, pushing the ladder. It's improved its hit speed from... Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong one, my bad. Its damage is increased by 30%. And doing this, it now allows it to one-shot minions and goblins. So that's a huge, huge change. Instead of it taking 2 shots like it normally does, it's now 1. But in doing so, they move the hit speed to 1 second from 0.8. So it does slow down the attack of the Tesla a little bit more, but it deals more damage. The Electro Wizard, you know, I guess he was so strong that they've decided to nerf his damage 4%, and his first attack is going to come a little slower. And in doing so, I don't know if it's really going to change the way anybody makes a deck. They're still going to probably put an E-Wiz in it because he is very strong. But unfortunately now, your good round, you know, 200 damage for both lightning bolts getting on a tower, you know, we'll have to readjust now to compensate for that negative 4%. The graveyard, I don't really see a change in this. Now, this is interesting that they've increased the duration to 10 seconds from 9 seconds. And they've made the circumference of the circle one tile smaller. And your first skeleton is now going to spawn half a second slower, and they're going to spawn less randomly. So I understand they gave you an extra 1 second on the duration, but they cut down the spawn time in half. So really, you only, in my opinion, you've got a half a second longer on the spell. And if they're not as random and they actually do come up in a pattern, that could be a bad thing. If you know how already to defend a graveyard fairly well, if you put it in a pattern, we're going to figure it out even quicker, and it's going to become easier for us to counter. So, like I said, that could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. They could spawn more evenly and flood to the tower, evenly, get there quicker with a smaller radius and everything. So, but we'll have to find out when that actually goes live tomorrow. The cannon cart, they're increasing the hit points and the shield hit points. In doing this, now the Mega Knight can't kill a cannon cart shield in one hit. So that makes it a little bit more of a viable defensive option to help soak up some of these tanks because of the shield. And then if y'all don't have the cannon cart, it has an interesting mechanic to it. It's basically a cannon on wheels, and once its shield is gone, the wheels fall off the cannon, and now it becomes a normal cannon, a ground-mounted defensive building. Alright, they're nerfing lightning, which to me, I don't really use lightning much anyways, but they're decreasing the damage by 3%, and they're shrinking the radius. I have used lightning in the past. I miss a lot of things already, and the fact that they're making it even smaller, to me, means it's going to be harder for me to use it. And so I've already shied away. I'm going to keep shying away from it. It is a good card if you're... It can be a useful card if you know how to play it. Alright? The Spear Goblins, this is an interesting one. It doesn't really, to me, change too much. It just increases their hit speed by 0.2 seconds. That, as you can see, no major interaction changes. The Valkyrie also is getting a buff. They're giving her plus 5% on her damage, which means she'll now be able to one-shot princesses and take out barbarians in 3 swings, unassisted from a tower. Alright, with the tower, most of the time she could do it anyways. Now, also what they're fixing in this update, I don't know if any of you guys out there have a Bandit or a Mega Knight, but you've noticed that when they charge, sometimes they charge and they shouldn't have charged. I know I've had it happen where I've charged in, hit 2 or 3 things, and then I'm 1 tile from the tower, and she goes on and dashes to the tower instead of just walking up to it. So they're going to fix that, which I think they should. The cannon cart, they're fixing that. Things supposedly get stuck behind it. I don't use the cannon cart enough because it has been, like I said, it's an underpowered card, and I don't have a ton of them, so it's not on the level. But supposedly units got stuck behind it. Once the wheels came off, it's lost its shield, and it's a ground defensive building, people are getting stuck behind it. So they're going to fix that. Now, they're also fixing, which kills me because I love my Inferno Dragon, they're going to fix the fact that his damage doesn't reset after breaking through something's shield. Such as guards, Dark Prince, Cannon Cart, things like that. And I understand why. It's kind of a problem when you have a shielded unit and he just completely gets drained in 2 seconds. So that's going to be a big change. People are going to have to get used to that. And also pathfinding. So basically, sometimes you'll see guys go down lanes and they'll walk all the way to the left side, do a battle, and then come all the way back across and it just makes no sense to you. Well, That is because there's a problem in it. So they're going to fix that as well. And I hope with these changes and this new update that they have coming to Clash, that it's really, really going to help balance the game like it always does. I always agree with the balance changes, and I know some people, well, this needs to be changed more so than this. Well, guys, what you have to understand is one little change to one card can completely change the meta of the game, which means that the nerf to spear or the buff to spear goblins, people might actually start using them more. And that can have an effect on all the other decks and cards in the game. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. And if y'all have any questions about it, like I said, guys, leave comments below. If you're in my clan on Clash, feel free to hit me up inside, our clan chat and whatnot, guys. I'd be more than happy to talk to y'all about it. And I hope I hope this really does respark some things in the game. And oh yeah, almost forgot. Where our battle tab is, they're also adding new game modes. I almost forgot about this in the October update. I want to say they're added touchdown mode, which a lot of you have already seen that on YouTube and things like that. Guys have been doing it for a couple days now. But supposedly they're also putting in a gem hunt or like a gold rush or something like that, where it's a game mode where you can get like extra amounts of gold or something like that. I don't know exactly. I haven't seen a ton of information on it. I think this is one of those hidden things. But also, guys, like I said, with this update, everything, all your tabs, they're all going to look different now. They're not going to look the same. They are reworking the whole game, guys. This is going to be a massive update, which we're excited about because we haven't really had a massive update since I think it was March. It's been a long time. So I really do hope that this update brings a lot of people back to the game, and I look forward to clashing with you guys. And as always, y'all enjoy, and y'all have a great day.